This is the Reds POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Cincinnati Reds. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Good evening, Reds fans, and welcome to another edition of the POSTCAST brought to you by Locked On Reds and the Locked On Podcast Network, now the #1 sports podcast network in America. I am Tim Daniel. I want to thank you all for spending some time with us tonight as we discuss the Cincinnati Reds picking up their fourth straight win with a 6-1 victory over the Tampa Bay Rays tonight. Today's episode is brought to you by FanDuel. Right now, new customers can bet just $5 and get $250 in bonus bets if your first bet wins. On tonight's show, we got another Sal Stewart phenomenon, big time. Rhett Lowder bounces back from the first inning, and some guys you didn't think were going to come through tonight for the Red Legs certainly came through. All of that and a whole lot more. Every day is in the chat. Let's get to it as well. Let's start tonight with our Locked On Player of the Game.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
Guys, how about Sal Stewart tonight? Obviously the homer in the first inning to put them up 2-0 was humongous, and they never gave up the lead from there. Then he has a double later in the game that he smokes. That was pretty awesome to see. And then there in the ninth inning, makes some really, really nice defensive plays. I feel like Sal Stewart has just become this unbelievable phenomenon almost with Reds. I had people all the time, and it was an insult at Elly that we would see people come in the conversation and be like, well, he's better than Elly. Do you understand that if he's better than Elly De La Cruz, that's a good thing? Because Elly De La Cruz has been awesome this year. If Sal Stewart's a better player, that means the Reds are a better team, and everything just lines up even better for this team down the road. Those two dudes obviously are carrying the load right now, and this has been super awesome to watch Sal Stewart kind of just develop right in front of our eyes, just be like a major league hitter right away. Like when Spencer Steer came up, we all thought, all right, professional hitter. No, not like this. I mean, Sal Stewart is as professional a hitter as it gets. And you see it right now. So he's got a 1.027 OPS. And he may have an over day here and there. That happens, especially in baseball. But he never just has like a horrible day. He just always finds a way to make things come through. If he's not going to get a hit, he's going to make a really good defensive play. And I get it. He plays first base. You're not looking at his outs above average and thinking like, what a game changer. But when he plays second base for your team, he's pretty good. So it's been really fun to watch this Sal Stewart development. And I just can't believe what we're getting from him, because I thought he was going to be really good. You saw this when he was coming up from the minors. I don't think any of us thought he was going to be this good right away. Develop into this? Yeah, for sure. Thought like 2-3 years down the road, we're talking about middle of the lineup power hitter that could hit 35, 40 home runs for your team. Yeah, we definitely thought that was going to happen. His first full season in baseball, his first month of Major League Baseball in his rookie year, he's got 8 home runs already. None of us thought that. I mean, they didn't even hit a home run for 3 games in Minnesota. And then the first inning tonight, he goes deep immediately. So really awesome to see what they're getting from Sal Stewart. You just can't take away from everything he's given this team right now as well. Obviously today we got a nice play from Elly De La Cruz too. We get a hit there with an RBI. That was nice to see. But you guys don't even want to talk about the Elly De La Cruz hit today. You guys always want to come in here and talk to me about Elly De La Cruz hits. We're going to talk about the fact that he made the play of plays. Going to his right, balls past him, grabs it with his glove, turns around, throws a seed to Sal Stewart. Shout out Sal Stewart coming through with that play as well. You remember every single day people would come in this chat last season and say, well, he's a center fielder. He needs to play center field. I think that conversation is over. It's over. We don't need to have that conversation anymore. Elly De La Cruz is a shortstop, and Elly De La Cruz right now is playing Gold Glove caliber shortstop play. And if you don't believe me, go to that wonderful page called Baseball Savant, and it'll tell you otherwise. It's just so awesome to see what he's giving them right now, man. It's just been so fun, and I'm just so blown away by how good this team has been. I mean, we're 23 games into the year, and they're already 7 games above 500. Could you imagine last year if I said that to you guys? If I was like, hey, in April of 2026, they're going to be 15-8 in the first 23. You guys would have laughed me off the show. You would have called for them to fire me. Like, there's no way that you guys would have thought that I'd be having that conversation. But it's been really nice to see them come through. And then Jason makes a point. Dane Myers made a really nice catch today in center field today, too. It's been, man, watching these guys play defense. That's the other thing. How good are they defensively? Like we're like, they can't play defense. They're just like, but run prevention was a big thing. They preached a lot that we heard from these guys, and they're preventing runs right now. And it's been really awesome to see, not just how well they're pitching, not just how good the bullpen's been, but the defense as well. One other thing I want to point out before I go to talk about Rhett here in just a second. So the Reds had 9 hits tonight on top of their 6 runs, and they didn't have a single walk tonight. The Reds are normally a team that they put pressure on the base path by drawing walks, and they didn't need to tonight. They did strike out 8 times. But also the only guy in the starting lineup today that didn't have a hit was Tyler Stevenson. So I think you make the trade there for, no walks for Gavin. Things go that way as well. But man, it's been nice to see. And then Daniel points this out here. This is the stat that tells it all. 9-2 on the road to start the year is pretty unbelievable. It's been so awesome to see. And one other guy who's just been incredibly awesome, and I just love getting to talk about him every 5th day, is Rhett Lowder.
It's time to reveal who made the biggest under-the-radar impact with today's X Factor.
Now, we were all scared in the first inning, right? Rhett Lowder looks a little shaky. He's walking dudes. He walks a run in. Jake Fraley takes a deep at bat against him. You're like, oh no. They can't, not yet, Rhett. We can't have that bad start just yet. And then cools down, gets a little smooth operator in him, gives us a quality start of 6 innings of 1-run ball with 3 strikeouts and 2 walks and 5 hits. And I don't know, man. There's something about him and Chase Burns where when they lock in, they're just different dudes, man. Like those 2 guys are so talented. Shout out Wake Forest pitching for bringing us the next 2 great Reds pitchers in there that we're going to be really enjoying for the next 7-8 years. It's been really nice to see, man. And just seeing Rhett just kind of, okay, I have my bad inning, and then, all right, I'm going to be fine. Dave says here, was he a crisis negotiator in a past life? He must have been, man. He must have been. I mean, obviously, we obviously know I compare him to WWF legend Bret the Hitman Hart all the time, and some people like it, some don't. I don't care. I'm the one with the microphone, and you guys are not, and you'll hear what I have to say. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to have some fun with it. I wanted to make sure I got the Bret Hart plug in, okay? It's going to be a thing. Cincy shirts, I'm telling you, you need to give me that T-shirt at some point. But shout out Rhett Lowder today, man. So nice to see him just kind of have like a bad inning and just not let it affect him. That's a really impressive thing for a young pitcher to go through that and just go, all right, well, this is where we're at now. And then the bullpen again, every day I'm coming here talking to you guys about the bullpen, aren't I? Every day. William, save that for the 3rd seg. Okay. I'm going to get to that. I know, I'm going to be excited about that. But Brock Burke again, has an ERA under 1, has a .87 ERA, had 2 strikeouts. 2 strikeouts tonight. Awesome. Pierce Johnson does have a walk, but doesn't give up any hits. Gets a clean inning. Love to see it. Connor Phillips doing his Ricky Vaughn impression all over the place, right? Got his Ricky Karcher, Ricky Vaughn thing going. Pitch could go here. Pitch could go over here. Pitch can go behind me. It could land in my office from Tampa Bay. We don't know, but got 3 outs. Had a lot of help from Sal Stewart making a really nice play there. But yeah, got the job done. I appreciate that Emilio Pagan did not have to go in a 5-run game. I appreciate Tony Santillan did not have to go in a 5-run game. I appreciate Graham Ashcraft did not have to go in a 5-run game. And so they got through it, and we get to talk about yet another win here. And isn't this fun? Aren't we just having so much fun talking about these Redlegs each and every day, just winning baseball games and being super competitive and making us feel really, really good about this team? Phillips Stewart dinner. I like that a lot. Yeah. But today, it wasn't just the stars. It wasn't the Sal Stewarts. It wasn't the Elly De La Cruzes. It wasn't the Rhett Lowders. They got help from guys that we've been wanting them to get help from all year. So let's talk about that after the break. This episode is brought to you by FanDuel. The NBA playoffs are here, where every possession matters, every matchup is magnified, and every game can swing a series. And right now, FanDuel is giving new customers a great way to get on the action. You can bet just $5 and get $250 in bonus bets if your first bet wins. The app makes it easy to follow the action with player stats, trends, and matchups all in one place. And during the playoffs, the extra insight really matters when you're looking at your stars, role players, and key moments like James Harden right now having a game. It just makes the entire playoff experience more engaging from start to finish. Head to FanDuel.com to get started. FanDuel, play your game. Folks, I want to shout out our everydayers here on the Postcast. Thank you so much, as always, for spending some time with us here. I love getting to come talk about Reds wins with you guys. You know who else does? Two of my best friends in the universe, Jeff Carr, Stephen Offenbaker, Locked On Reds, here Monday through Friday on this same channel as me. Be sure to give them some love as well. And also check out the Everydayer Club, $5 a month or $50 a year. Go to lockedonreds.supercast.com. I'm in there chatting Reds baseball every day. Jeff and Steve are in there chatting Reds baseball. You get ad-free episodes. You get our private Discord chat. We have so much fun in there as well. But I think today is going to be a day that we're going to go. The guys we don't really expect to go through came through today.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Look, I'm going to name some guys here that I don't name enough. And, most of the time because maybe they don't deserve it. But tonight, TJ Friedel has a hit and a run scored. Ke'Bryan Hayes got a hit, people. Look, I've been on the unlucky side. I've preached that a lot, right? Like, that's the big divide right now. Is he unlucky or is he just not good? I think it's in the middle. But got his first hit in weeks today, got a single. So that was nice to see. Hopefully he can rebuild some more. I love that. And then, obviously you're going to always get something from Gino. Gino keeps his hit streak going. But Spencer Steer gets a nice hit today and scores a run. So that's nice to see as well. But Reese Hines, 2 days in a row, Reese Hines, I didn't mention TJ Friedel had a double today, 2 days in a row with a double. Reese Hines, make sure this game is donezo. Reese Hines says, you're not coming back, Tampa. You and your 12 fans in the stands got to watch us dominate you. And so that's how it's done, son. And Reese Hines, 2 days in a row with big hits. I didn't think I'd be having that conversation ever. But he goes 1 for 4. So his one hit of the day mattered. It's a 2 RBI double, makes it 6-1. And just keeps giving them what they need. So this is where I think that confidence comes in, right? Just that like, okay, this guy's doing really well. Now I'm going to do really well. And then this guy's going to do really well. And you see it just go down the lineup. Like I said at the beginning, the Reds had one guy in the starting lineup tonight who didn't have a hit. If they have nights like that, they're going to win a lot of games. And Dane Myers didn't have a hit. I get it, but he also didn't have an at-bat. So I can't throw that at him either. But what I do really enjoy is that you can just see how much this team likes playing together. I think that's the thing that just makes this super fun on a day-to-day basis to cover this team. That every day I get to come in here, and even when they lose, I mean, they've had some bad losses. They've had some really bad performances this year. But when they lose, I still come in here. You guys still come hang out. We still have a good time talking Reds baseball. It's been fun. And Jake said it, so I got to do it. They're doing the whole 6-7 thing. I know Steve and I have an inside joke that we do on the shows to make sure we can each get that to him as well. But awesome day to be a Reds fan. And now I got to go do the Cavs show as well. So, hey, they're winning big. If you want to come hang out with me on the Cavs postcast, I'll be on there in probably about 10, 15 minutes as well. But the Reds are winners tonight, 6-1 over the Tampa Bay Rays. The Reds have 6 runs on 9 hits and 0 errors. The Tampa Bay Rays have 1 run on 6 hits and no errors. Rhett Lowder gets his 3rd win of the year. He is now 3-1, and Jesse Schultz gets his first loss of the season. He is now 1-1. And tomorrow, Chase Burns Day. You guys know how much I love Chase Burns Day. Chase Burns takes the hill for the Red Legs. He is 1-1 with a 2.42. He'll be going against Steven Matz, who, if you haven't paid attention, is off to a really good start in his first year with Tampa Bay. He's 3-0 with a 3.8 ERA. First pitch will be at 6:40, so you'll probably see me around the same time. But everyone, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I'm Tim Daniel. I'm so happy to be a Reds fan. I'm so happy to be spending time with you guys. Please be sure to stay tuned in for Jeff and Steve on Locked On Reds as well. Have a good night. Go Red Legs, and I will see you tomorrow.